Hey everybody, welcome on in. Uh what's going on, Grandma Sherry? I keep getting an error sending message. Be right back. Sometimes I get that. I sometimes YouTube really acts up. I'm glad to see that everybody's names are back to normal. Hey Jones, and thank God. Hey Scott, Christy, everybody, welcome on in. Rachel. I don't know what it is about that name. I just like to say it, Rachel. Hey, Lindsay. I know it's a Saturday, and usually I don't go live on a Sat. Well, no, sometimes I do, but the little one, she's getting to have a sleepover, and yep, my husband's out there doing something. So I thought I'd take a minute and do a live. Hey, Nas, Cause. I probably butchered that. MK, good to see you. Hey, Nicole, Evil Queen, cooking but listening. I'll be doing that soon. Cooking. Kate the Great. It's so nice out. Hey, hon. It's so nice out right now. It's about to storm, though, here in a few hours. So I wanted to get the live in before it stormed. Um, why is it hiding Jones's her messages? I hate when that happens. There is OG London girl. What is Joneson saying? I just went and listened to a little of her. One, the lawyer was impersonated, technically so. Two, you don't know who signed his name wrong. You don't know who signed his name wrong. Okay, on purpose. Three, you're a goofy bitch, Queen Bee. Let me fix this. There we go. Hey, L, Lacey, Archangel. It's so good to see y'all on this fine Saturday. I figured that's what you meant, was not. So the bees over there snapping out again, nothing new. Yes. Hey, hoodies, Andy. You got storms? Oh, yeah. Oh, it's going to be the first storm for her. Bless it. So the bee's snapping out again, of course, but she's calmer this time. She's still doxing everybody she knows. That is one dangerous, unhinged, unbalanced. I'll wait till I'm 7 minutes in my live before I start cursing. Hey, Marlena. I missed somebody. Paige Turner. There's Coco. I'm a bit dizzy. The spin was real. Yeah, she stays snapping out. That is so true. Debug. Every had to reset, Grandma Sherry. Sometimes it does that. I don't get it. And then it changed everybody's names. YouTube did. It's so good to see you, Gigi. It changed everybody's names to these weird handles. It looks like everybody's back to the same. QB is proving that she loves twisting people's words. QB is only calm because she wants to humiliate Nunya. Because Nunya actually humiliated her in the best way possible. And I'm going to play a little bit of it. I won't play the whole thing. When I tell you Nunya left no crumbs, I've always loved how you say Marlena. Oh, am I saying it right? I do that to Bufords too. Now Bufords don't want me to change. She wants me to keep calling her Bufords. I do get names wrong. I don't on purpose. But the good nun you left no crumbs. Okay. It was just the facts, and the bee is probably embarrassed, and she's trying her best to humiliate Nunya, but Nunya made this very clear. No, it ain't gonna work. Let's just pull this up, and Nunya's turn to speak facts, and she was Eliza. She was on fire, and I enjoyed every minute of it. Even listened to it twice, and we're going to listen to it again. If anybody cares to drop the good Nunya's channel in the chat, I would appreciate it. Thank you, mods, so much.
Right? Thought she was Billy Badass. is broken. Hmm. Anyways, so let me tell you this. So Queen Bee in all of her glory, right, thought she was Billy Badass and tried to go real life on me, right? Okay, that's cool. That's what's up. Whatever. Not the flex that she thinks, because I'm not afraid of her. So I
Hey,
decided to
Gina,
come live and let those I've
I'm
gotten.
going to tell you something. That's a lot of what bothers the bee a lot is the fact that if you ain't scared of her, it literally shooketh her little soul. She thinks, "Hey, Matt, good to see you." Nunya, or sorry, Johnson says there won't be any humiliating Nunya. You're a criminal thug, B. Yeah, you don't pump any fear in anybody's heart over here. I've been saying that for a long time, and it's always going to get under her very thin skin because there's a lot of people she don't pump any fear. None. She can't stand it. And this is when she resorts to snapping out. She resorts to doxing people and lying on people. And I'm telling you something right now. She lies on people. She'll just say anything. You all heard her the other night.
Some messages of concern. I've already contacted my law enforcement.
Ooh,
I don't have those kind of concerns. I don't have court cases. I don't have any type of family members with shit going on like that. I don't have any, whatever's in my record. My kids are well taken care of. I've got 3 kids now. In 2 weeks, it'll be a full 3, but I've got one is already in college, but I've got 3 kids at a university that don't take a dime from the government to go there. Okay. I'm not worried about Queen Bee. So I decided to go live and share some facts about Queen Bee with people that maybe you already know, maybe you don't. And I don't really give a fuck. See how that.
see how that works? She don't give a. She said what she said, and I'm here for it. I really am. Like I said, I listened to this twice, and we're going to listen to it a third time. Please make sure you sub up to the Good Nunya.
Works out. So let's
I'm going to
talk
tell you
about.
something. The bee's fragile ego right now. She is really showing who she is. That ego of hers is so fragile that this right here, the Good Nunya is very short but sweet, left no crumbs. Video on the bee, it just done her in, y'all.
About it. Okay. Her going real life on me, not a flex. It's weird as fuck. The fact that you are so weak minded
Hey,
that's the route that you
Headstones.
go. Like, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I'm so scared. Let me run away. Girl, boo. I'm still going to be here calling you out for all the shit that you are. Too bad. So sad. Oopsie, that didn't work.
Love
Anywho,
Nunya.
I'm not going to be making content about that real life situation. I'm not going to be, all up on the internet talking about, I'm so fearful for my family. Nah, fuck.
Thank you, Nunya, for not doing that because a lot of people do that. And I'm glad she's not taking that route. Although I can understand when you're doxxed, it can shock you. It's alarming. And if you have little ones, it's even more alarming. And with someone like the bee right now who's completely unhinged and out of control, who knows? I mean, we saw what she did with Brittany showing her house, but I'm glad the Good Nunya is staying steady and firm on this.
that bitch. I'm not. I'm not fearful. What the fuck so ever.
And that's what the bee expects. Someone with an ego as fragile as hers. Hey, bee, I know you're live right now, so I hope you're listening in and leaving poor old Big Ange up there to handle it. Um, you really do expect others to fear you. You really do. And it just tears you apart when they don't.
Okay. So just wanted to put that out there again. I've contacted my law enforcement. I
That's
am
right,
covered.
Rock a bit.
I am safe. My home is safe. Everything is safe. The bitch does nothing but run her fucking mouth like a little barking chihuahua. That's all she is, just snipping at people's ankles. But so let's talk about it, okay? On my channel, I don't need views to survive and pay my bills. On my channel, I don't need subscribers. I'd come live and I'd talk to one person. This is not about what people can do for me. It's what I can potentially pour into people and give them hope and give them happiness and give them some laughs. We're not the same. Sorry. I don't need super chats, cash apps, lawyer funds, Venmos, Zells. I don't need any of that to pay my.
She sure doesn't. And she don't have a lawyer fund. Imagine that. A YouTuber in this sector that doesn't have a lawyer fund. I'm going to let y'all know those are getting far and few between over here in this sector.
My bills every single month. And like Tammy say, I pay my bills. My bills are paid. Can you say the same? A fact about Queen Bee is she's thin-skinned as ever.
Oh, yeah.
She's insecure as fuck.
I'm going to give commentary through this because I don't think it's ever good to just play somebody's live and not give your own commentary. That's lazy. Hey, Six Up. Something about the bee I need y'all to know. These tactics, usually when people use tactics like doxing, they want others to feel powerless. And they want what she thought and what she continues to think is going to happen with Nunya and others is she's going to provoke some type of meltdown, or the good Nunya is going to have some type of fit. It's not going to happen, but that's what she's trying to invoke with this behavior. It's power and control issues. She thinks the way she behaves in real life that she can come here. Hey, Irish, I like that you changed your name. Irish. She thinks that she can come here, bulldoze her way through the YouTube streets, and everybody's just going to bow down and be like, yes, Queen, I'm terrified of you, Queen. Oh, don't dox me, Queen. Oh my gosh. No. There's a lot of people, B, that do not give a fuck about you and who you think you are. That you named yourself Queen Bee. That tells me a lot about who you think you are. She thinks people can call cops on her. What? She thinks people call the cops on her. No, dumbass. We call them to get in front of you. If you have been doxxed, and sometimes what happens when you have been doxxed, you might want to let your employers know, your family know. And who knows, the way things are going now, swatting could be an issue. So it's probably not a bad idea to let maybe your law enforcement knows I've got a crazed bee doxing me and she's very unhinged right now. I don't know. What do you, it depends on the person and how they feel about it. That fly doesn't scare me. I love that you call her the fly. Was Pixie in here? Hey, Pixie. But anyway, when you have been doxxed, there are precautions that you need to take. I would advise everybody and this is where I'm going to start plugging some things here soon. Optree. If you haven't looked into Optree yet, look into it. It's one of the sites you can use to see where all data brokers have our information. Our information is all over the place. Google your name, see what comes up. Then from there, pay. It's $15. Get your information removed, and it takes a lot of time. That's right. Another thing, Gigi. It takes a lot of time because your information is everywhere, and most of it's wrong. That's why we've seen people like Ziggy. She's went to doxing somebody, put up their family members and they're not even really related to the person. So do yourself a favor. I don't care if you're a subscriber or a YouTuber, content creator. It's not illegal. And that's another thing. People think it's illegal. It's not illegal. So you have to protect yourself. You can't call the police and say, I've been doxxed on the internet, and them come out and no, it doesn't work like that. So you have to protect yourself. Wipe your information. Try Optry. I'll put the link in the chat here in a little bit. Now, when I Google myself, I can't find nothing. Literally nothing. And you're protecting yourself from not just from people on the internet, but other people out here trying to get your information. Try it. Go ahead and pay for it if you can. It's worth it. Because this is going to happen when Mad Day comes around, and Mad Day always comes around, and you got an unhinged bee who is so full of bitterness and anger. And someone like the bee, when they feel that they're losing control, they're more dangerous. Let's see what Remy says. Doxing can fall under state harassment laws criminally, but check your state. That's a very good idea. And I don't know how I don't know if they're actually going to do this, but they're trying to make it illegal. But right now, it's just not. Yes, Remy. Even if you run the 25 Optry check, do it. Just look and see how much of your information has been put out just by data broker, because that's what they're doing. They're buying and selling our information. You think all them apps that you sign up for and get on are for free? No, you're not paying for them with money, but you're paying for them with your information. Hey, Hakob. Hey, butterflies are free to fly. All right, let's see what Nunya has to say.
Queen Bee is a bully.
Yep.
Queen Bee is manipulative, and she's a liar. She's not able to make true connections with people in life, so she comes online in an effort for people to kiss her ass and make her feel better about herself. She's a real lifer. She gets jealous because I'm friends with Joneson after the FOIA, and she doesn't understand that. But the difference is Joneson learned from her mistake, took accountability, apologized, and has not done it since, and is continuing to stay on the path of not doing anything like that again. You, however, told me you would do it again. Driving by somebody's house, getting that recorded, enjoying that recording, laughing at that recording, and lo and behold, here we are. You've driven by now, not you personally, but somebody conveniently sends you this random video, right? And here we are 4 fucking houses later. This isn't the first time. This is a clear real lifer pattern for you.
Agreed. The bee came on the app proclaiming to be against real life. We don't go real life, anti-tragedy, pimp tragedy, all that, what she thought sounded good. For those of you who have not caught up, she is a real lifer. Okay. There's several examples out here. Most of us in this chat, we know. And I do believe even her subscribers know. I do. Hey, Bufords. I feel like I hear something new each time yes, go Nunya. I was telling them earlier, I've listened to it twice, and this is third. It can't be ignored. It's too good. But back to what I was saying. The bee can no longer say she's against real life, doxing, or tragedy pimping. Those are all the things that she does. Wake up, people. But I do think even some of her faithful subscribers, they know it, but they're stuck. They're stuck. And I get the fear a little bit. I mean, it couldn't be me. I'm just a little different. I'm not right in the head. I'm a little crazy. So I don't fear anything, unfortunately, when I should. But if you're stuck over at the bees, there is a way out. Let me tell you something. The B is she's emotionally immature and insecure. And when someone challenges her, there will be a lash out.
Sad. How sad that that's your existence. That's the only control you feel like you have in life is to try and be intimidating because you're not shit.
Right?
That's sad. She's a coward who can't have an adult conversation with anybody. She relies on
I hate to do this, but everybody put some fire emojis in the chat for the good Nunya. Man, this is good.
everybody else to speak for her because she has no self-control or productive thoughts to give. She has no emotional intelligence because she can't regulate her own emotions.
That is so true.
That's the reason why she keeps people around her who can help her regulate those emotions. She has to resort to nicknames and soupy poopy and chewy and sludge knuckles because she has no actual productive thoughts in her brain. There is nothing going on up there at all.
Absolutely. Just marbles rolling around up there. That is all that's going on. I wish I had that clip back here. Nothing going on but stupid, rhymey nicknames. Blues Clues in it all the way through YouTube. Poopy Soupy. I mean, she comes at Sludge Knuckles Chewy. God, okay, I'm not going to start trying to do her voice. Thank y'all for all the fire emojis for the good Nunya. That's what she does. She doesn't have an original thought. She can't think of anything on her own. That's it. She ain't even on her own channel half the time. Joe hear Granny up there the other day ranting? And then silence. And Granny's like, is there anybody up here? Like, am I alone? And the B comes back. Oh, I had to take a phone call. I should have told you. Yeah, I should have told you. She does this to everybody. Everybody runs her channel but herself. But guess who reaps the benefits? She does. You big dummies.
That she could actually, her vocabulary, it exists of about 6 cuss words and 3 other words. That's it.
Amen. You know what I mean. You know what I'm saying. Hold on just a second, y'all.
That's all. That's all she has. Again, how sad. She has no boundaries. There is nothing off of the table. Her children, your children, their children, your family, your job, CPS, cops. There's no boundaries for her. She is fully dependent on her manipulation, on her online manipulation, lie and lies, because she has nothing else in life, financially or in friendships. She does not actually maintain any true friendships because if she had true friendships, her friends would call her out.
That is a fact. That is definitely a fact. Your friends, and there's a way to do it and still be respectful. Your friends, if you got, hey, cornbread, if you got real ones and you're out here acting like an unhinged maniac like the bee, if she had any real friends, they would be like, you're wrong. You don't dox people. And yes, her accents. You don't dox people. You don't show people's houses. I haven't heard one of her friends, I'm using air quotes, you can't see them, not one of them say, bitch, you're wrong. Reel it in. Get it together. Whenever she gets criticism, people send her money because they know how weak and fragile she is. That is actually, I've noticed that. I notice that she uses that too. You're right. They know she's thin skinned, fragile, just a fragile little thing. Well, not little, but comes on. And I think that's why she tries to put on this persona that she's some big bad bitch, queen bee, gangster. We from the streets, boy. No, you're not. You just watch too many movies. That's all.
But they don't. They continue to make excuses for her behaviors and justifications for her behaviors over and over. Those aren't true friends. And I'm sorry that you've never had true friends in your life. You don't have them in real life, and you definitely as hell don't have them online. She's harmful to children online and in real life. That's my opinion.
Yep.
You collect pictures of people's children. You constantly threaten to show people's children. You put children in danger online. That's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it.
I concur.
She continues to act as if she's in a drug dealer's mindset, constantly trying to hustle over everybody, trying to twist the story, spin it, shake it, everything you can do, bop it if that's what you need to do. You twist.
I think Eliza said this not too long, or it's been about a year ago. Eliza made this point. It's like she's still in a hustler's mindset. But here we are on YouTube. And I feel like a lot of these people, like I made this point several times the other day and last week. They think they're actually going to war with people. They think that they're actually going to meet outside and fight. Um, and someone like the bee, she is stuck in that mindset that I don't know. We already know she's a felon and what her crimes are. She talks about them herself. And I don't think she's ever outgrown that mindset. I think she's stuck. She's encapsulated. She's just not evolved in her. Is she in her late 30s or 40s where you should be evolving in life? This is not, you are not out here slinging dope anymore. I hope not.
Twist it to try and make it look like it's everybody else but you. It's a hustler mindset. The only difference is instead of dealing drugs at this point,
Yep.
she's just dealing you the very addictive drug of drama.
Boom.
That's it. And her subscribers, her friends, her mods, all of them are completely addicted. They are hooked into it. Hook, line, and sinker. She's got them on the hook. How sad for them and for her. She'll never be able to bring anything productive to the table in a relationship with a significant other.
Hey, Casey Blue.
Because all she has to offer is trauma, anger, manipulation, deceit, insecurity, toxicity, and her head game is probably trash. Just saying.
Well, hell, can you imagine? What the fuck is this, motherfucker? You know what I mean, son of a bitch? What am I supposed to? How far? You know what I'm saying? Oh, God, she probably wouldn't even be there for it. She's got to go chase the hairless cat.
She's only loved by the people who are heavily broken and triggered in their personal lives because they see her as a beacon. They use her as a hope.
That's sad.
She is not a beacon for hope and never can be because she is hopeless within herself. I will be praying for her and praying for her daughters that they can make the very hard decisions to break the toxic cycles that she has laid out for them throughout their lives. She is fully financially dependent on handouts on YouTube to provide for her family. And one day she will have no retirement and will continue to rely on handouts, but this time it'll be from the government and most of her subs and all of our taxes. Love that for us.
Truer words have never been spoken. I want to touch on this for a minute. For people that use YouTube or any like TikTok, whatever you can be monetized on, you know this is fleeting, right? It's not always going to be here. If you are using this as a full-time job, you might want to look into other employment. This, yeah, there's some money to be made. It's really not that much, y'all. Does it come in handy? It does. I doubt she pays taxes either. There is no retirement. There is no 401k. There's no insurance. But these people are on here, some of them. Some of us do it because, you know, we just like to have a good time. But there are some of them that are completely dependent on YouTube. What are you going to do? I mean, any day. I woke up one morning, boom, gone. Your monetization has been lost. Membership's gone. Thank God I didn't rely on it for paying my bills. I don't know if she's living off the government. The good nun you made an example. I don't know. You could ask her. Hey, Hypnotic Drifter. I love that name. Yes, Snarky Stars. Save your money. What you are, because according to Playboard, the bee does do well on here. She does. I would advise you to put that money back because this is only but for a short time. We don't know. Oh, I bet that's right. Six Up says, newsflash, she would not qualify. She probably makes too much. That's a good point. Hey, Cookie Slammer. That's a good point. She probably makes too much because this is considered income.
She's a hood rat, living high on the hog because people throw money at her. And this is the first time that she has seen this type of money in all of her life. She has no choice but to keep it going because she has no other way to make that kind of money. She has no skill sets, no talents. And the only thing that she has is to degrade, berate, bully, and tear down other people on the internet to make that money. She can't cam up like most other people because she knows her looks would be tore apart and she can't handle that. But yet she sits online and berates others who have the security to be who they are.
Isn't that amazing? If y'all ever notice, it's the ones that don't cam up that have the most to say. They always have the most to say about other people's looks. If you have never cammed up, shut up. If the only thing we see of you is your heavily edited mugshots, you can't speak on anybody's look. You sound stupid. B. Tim, you're one of the worst. Yes, there is news flash. You damn right they are. There are many people out here living off the government while grifting. Yes. Nobody disagrees with that.
And to love the way they look. I don't cam up. It's one of the main reasons why I don't talk about looks. Not only do I think it's unkind, but also I don't cam up. So I don't talk about looks. It's that simple. We know why she doesn't cam up though. Right, Queen? She's ashamed of who she is on the outside and inside. So she spends her hours attacking others to make herself feel better. What a sad existence in this world. She has taken the time throughout her years as a mother to teach her children that it is okay to attack other women. It is okay to berate other women and some men. It is okay to weaponize other people's trauma as long as it makes you feel better. It is okay to threaten physical harm on others because they hurt your feelings. It is okay to manipulate. It is okay to lie. Most importantly, it is okay to take zero accountability or responsibility for your words, your actions, your emotions, and your misdeeds. She's teaching them that it's okay to blame other people and make them the blame of everything that you do.
We see that a lot with the bee. Has anyone ever heard the bee come out and take any type of accountability for anything she's done? Yeah, me too, Six Up. No, you haven't. If anything, you've heard her say, well, what about this one? What about that one? And then after she's done with about 80,000 whataboutisms, she'll throw you out about 80,000 more lies. I've never heard her once take accountability. People act like they're going to die or something if they take accountability or apologize. I'm telling you right now, people respect it. And believe it or not, people are more forgiving than you give them credit for. People love a come up story. They like to see somebody that's so vile and evil change their ways. Come on, say, I'm sorry, I was wrong. I should have never acted like that. People like to hear accountability. But you'll never catch that from the bee.
These are the citizens that she is raising. We are not the same.
Mm-mm.
The humans that I've raised, they have a heart for others.
And if anybody in here is wondering, well, why did the good Nunya do a live like this, talking about the bee like this? Well, if you haven't been keeping up, the bee has doxed Nunya. I don't even know how many times. I've lost count. So she came on last night and spoke her piece.
The ones that I've raised, I've discouraged any type of physical violence unless for self-defense. I've taught them to work hard and provide for themselves. I've taught them to be kind, to take accountability, to have hobbies that bring you joy, to give to others and always have a plan. I've taught them that peace cannot be bought, it cannot be taken, and it cannot be given to you by anybody else. It has to come from within. We are not the same at all. As I said, you can say whatever you want on the internet. It doesn't bother me. You can call me the names. You can scream out my name.
Well, what do I always say? The internet gives cowards an outlet, and people like the bee, you are nothing but a thin-skinned, weak, spineless.
Like, damn, does it taste good is what I think every time I hear you scream it. That's what I think. But you know, the funny part to me is, why does my opinion bother you so much? Because you know it's right. Because you know that on any given day, you have fed your monster of drama so much that you couldn't pivot at this point. You have destroyed.
I don't think she could either, y'all. I mean, I said earlier, unless she came out here and apologized like sincerely, I don't see a pivot at this point. Queen Bee doxes people in hopes of her simps will act on her. Yeah, newsflash. That is one reason she does it. You're right. Cammie says the real problem with the bee is most of her evil doings is hidden behind the platform and the fact that she has so many followers that believe the lies she puts out through herself and others. That's so true. Just watch her chat. Just watch the chat. Yes, B. Yes, Queen. FUBJ. Here's $50. What's that? Barbecue Becky over there crying about she didn't know how she was going to feed her family through that lawsuit. In the meantime, how many damn super chats were you sending in one night? 50, 100, 200, dropping 50 on them, baby. Yeah, she doesn't want to pivot. This is, yeah, no, she doesn't. I'm telling you, I believe the world, I think they want evil in their life. They prefer evil people than good people. I really do. Ever notice the projection that's done over there? It's all the time. B Tim is one of the worst. Hill's daughter. Didn't they pull for you on a purple dragon? BTM, you could never. When you started sweeping up behind the B, you lost all rights to say anything about anybody. And I just love this for you. Now you're stuck.
Destroyed every single piece of humanity you could ever have within you. We're not the same.
Tickety!
I don't want to destroy anybody's humanity. See how that works? I want to see people do better. I want to see people change and evolve into the best version of themselves, not change who they are. We're not the same. So while you think you're out here pumping fear, flexing all of that stuff, sorry, you missed the mark.
It will, Irish. Karma is nipping at her heels, and it's only a matter of time before it catches her. Karma is not always instant, although I have seen instances where karma is instant for people. It's like, boom, as soon as they do something shitty, they get instant karma, but it's not always instant. Sometimes you have to wait on it, or it waits to get you. But eventually, just like when Mad Day comes along, the bee, and you're out here doxing everybody that you can think of, well, karma will do the same to you. Mad Day will come around, and it's too late now. You're in debt karmically. You're very much in debt. Community Tea, thank you so much for the $20 super sticker. Thank you. Let me get you something real quick. I really appreciate that. And while we're on the bee, here we got something for her. Because you know she's over here listening.
Delicious homemade hot soup with a southern twist. It's the queen bee's favorite. Why not find out for yourself what all that buzz is really about?
Thank you so much. I really do appreciate that. And 197 in here, if you haven't already, could you hit the like? That's all I ask, but I do appreciate that. Yes.
But unfortunately, to flex, you probably would have to move and work out. And we know that hasn't happened. So keep on doing what you do. Be in the trash bag that you are, having nothing to offer.
See, why is it? Hey, thank you, moderators. Trying to hide Cammy. I like Cammy's comments. She says, "Oh, when you get to watch Karma bust an ass, it is sweet. It is." Angela Clips and Giggles say, I'm not sure why she had to bring up sending money to Moon. Oh, I didn't hear that part. She's just mad she got pushed back in her chat. Of course she is. She is very unhinged right now, and she'll be this way for a while.
Because this YouTube thing, it doesn't mean anything to me.
Thank you, Jackie. Jackie, welcome to memberships. Let me get you something real quick. And speaking of members, you all have something coming, not tomorrow, but Monday of your own. I actually do members only content. Yeah, welcome, Jackie. Here's you a little something. Truth Seeker, thank you so much for the 149. I'm going to play you something too. Let me get you something a little funny. I like this one.
Hi, Ziggy. Hi, Ziggy. She doesn't remember that when we were talking about her husband, and I said her husband was handsome, and she was like, "Thank you, my husband."
It just never gets old. Thank you so much. And I appreciate you. No, Truth Seeker, don't you say that. That is very generous, and I appreciate it. Hey, Joe, welcome in. Hey, Leo. I appreciate that. Don't you ever say you wish you could do more, because you don't even have to do anything. So that right there means a lot.
And tell your friend nonsense. Fuck you for her giving you my information.
Oh, let me rewind.
This YouTube thing, it doesn't mean anything to me. And tell your friend nonsense. Fuck you for her giving you my information. She can suck a hard dick on a bad day.
So I'm a little behind here. Nonsense. Nonsense. You're next, by the way. Why would you do that? See, a lot of people say all the time, she's changed. She's changed. Nonsense has changed. I don't think so. I think she was always this way. And where are your emojis? I can't see them. Really? And I added new ones. I even added Bun Bun. They're there. I see them. Hold on. Where's Saint Non? Oh, there's Bun Bun, y'all. There they are. You found them. Nonsense. If you really gave out Nunya's information, I don't even know. You're next, by the way. I'm on you next. They loaded good. Thank you, Namaste. What happened to that girl, QB's friend? I'm not sure. Here's what I think. I think she's still her friend. This is just my opinion. Do not take it as fact. But I don't think the way the bee behaves now is in alignment with her. I could be wrong. Community T, they're going to learn about laws. Oh, Stars, a member for 10 months. Thank you so much. Let's get one more and then we'll get to nonsense. Well, let's go ahead and cringe at the people with you know what they say. Somebody's got to be the bad guy. You know what they say. Somebody's got to be the bad guy. You need people like me. You need people like me. So you can point your fucking finger and say, that's the bad guy. I forgot about Frank and Harper's fake baby. Okay, Six Up Media says that girl is still around. Newsflash says it absolutely means something to those who were not a convicted felon, starting with jobs a convicted felon can't get because they are convicted felons. There are so many out here grifting. Now, I know some felons can get, what's it called? Is it expunged? I think, and then they can get their rights back. Six Up knows all that stuff, though. She really does. Buford's, you become a member. Yay! Buford's is a member. I know. I say it wrong. Let me get you something. Hold on just a second. I hope this is for members, but I love this one.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for becoming a member, Buford's. I appreciate that. Oh, I have great news. Eliza says, I saw that. Why did that skip? Later this month, iPhone and iPad users will be able to join membership without having to jump through hoops. They will be able to buy them like everyone else. Finally. It's about time because Google and Apple, they're at each other's throats. There you go. Six Up. I know that there's ways to get around it. No, I feel bad that I got it wrong for so long, but you were so sweet. You're like, no, do not stop calling me that. Just call me Buford's. After they can request through the DOG to get their rights back. Yay, good.
A sick dick at that.
A sick one.
But listen, she'll justify it. She will use every excuse for it because it's also now
Eliza knows all the clips and if they're right or wrong.
who she is. You know, when you lay down with dogs, you get fleas. All y'all are infested with fleas at this point, in my opinion.
Girl, they are infested, okay? And like I always say, you never win when you play dirty nonsense. You are so desperate to get in where you fit in. Look at you now.
But do you, boo? It still wasn't a flex for her to hand it over to you, in my opinion.
It's not an opinion.
See, because you didn't have the information or try and use the information till after I started calling her ass out. Then all of a sudden, the one person with my name has a problem with me, and here you are. Anywho, maybe it's tinfoil hat, maybe it's the truth. Who cares? Still didn't impact me. Still didn't give a fuck. Still don't give a fuck. All right. One last message, and then I'm out of here, okay? Short and sweet and to the point. To you ex-mods, people who called yourself friends of BJ, who are sending all this shit, driving you fucking sick, absolute out of your mind, psychotic asshole people, because you're not even human anymore. You've turned off all of your humanity. All of your empathy is gone, right? But to you people who are sending these messages that your friend shared with you, sending pictures, driving by houses, I hope you're never found out. That's what I'll say. Right. I hope you are never found out, because the same way that you're doing it to somebody else, you think these people who are showing drive-by houses won't show your house one day? You're insane to think so.
And don't ever think you're exempt. You will not be the exception to the rules. If they'll do it to them, they'll do it to you. Take mental notes of how people behave. I've had to learn some lessons the hard way about people that I thought were good. So keep that in mind. If they'll do it to them, they'll do it to you. You will not be an exception to the rules.
And you're never, ever, ever should call yourself anybody's friend. You're trash for making it go this far. She's got her own shit going on. She's already being attacked inside the fucking house. The call is absolutely coming in from inside the house. We get it. We get it. Nobody doesn't understand that.
Amen.
But it won't matter. Stop fucking acting like you give a fuck about her kids. None of you give a fuck about her kids.
That's what gets on my nerves. Say what you say about BJ. Most of it I'll agree with. Most, not all. But most of it I do agree with. But how are you all coming on here doing all this extra hot flaming shit? Making it, quit acting like you care about her children, because you don't. But do pray for her children.
All your fake, oh my God, I can't even, fuck out of here. None of you gave a fuck about her kids, because if you did, you'd lay the fuck off and you'd give it a break. But you don't. But again, to the mods, you're trash ass people. I don't care who you are. I know Mallory's name was mentioned. I know other names were mentioned. I know Mods was mentioned. You're trash. And for whoever is making these excuses out there for Mallory, Mallory is just young. She didn't know. Mallory has continued to be a real lifer over and over and over.
Hey, Mallory, ain't you that weirdo that used to be over at BJ's that went over to Nunya's and went on panel and cried, talking about you were sick for 2 weeks because of your fallout with Brittany J? Look, anybody that's like, oh, I was sick for 2, it just had me so tore up. Is that who that is? Because you're a very weird bitch.
And over again.
Oh, thank you, Archangel, for the $1.99. Oh, and Archangel, I've been needing to, hold on. There we go. Archangel's been with me for a long time. Hey, TPE. What was I saying? Let me get something for Archangel real quick. Oh, yeah. That her, PJ? That little weirdo over there crying. I was just tore up for 2 weeks. I was just so sick. You over dramatic weirdo.
So I guess until she goes real life on you, it won't make a difference, right? Again, she's trash. Have a great day.
There you go, folks. She said what she said. She definitely did, and I agree with every bit of it. Every bit of it. Nonsense. If you are the one that sent her information to the B, when you and the B fall out, and eventually y'all will, because y'all are just bonded in hate for one person, this is all going to come back to get you, girl. Now, there's another clip I want to play from Chronicles of the Shady, and I want y'all to pay attention. Who is in? Is this from? I don't know if it's from the Bees Discord or Clues, but I want y'all to look who's in here. This is kind of interesting to me. No, it ain't. This is what I would expect. Some people cannot just stay out of the mess. Hold on. Let's see. Where's Alex? I don't think that was Mallory. Was that Nana? No, it was a young girl. This has been a while back, maybe a year ago. She, I think, was a mod for BJ. And then as soon as her and BJ fell out, she ran to the other side, went up on nonsenses, and did the whole performative crying bullcrap, if that's the question you're asking. When she showed her spreadsheet about and brought Brittany and her family when Craig's father. A spreadsheet? Alex, Mallory did say she couldn't get out of bed for 2 weeks. See, there is something wrong with people like this. You can't get out of bed for 2 weeks because, God almighty, I cannot. Anyway, Chronicles of the Shady. Shout out to her for getting this. And I want y'all to pay attention. Either it's the Bees or Clues Discord, and just pay attention to some of the people that's in there. Hold on, I'm going to turn the music off because last time I did that, good Lord, I got hit. All right, it says the Bee had posted pics of a weapon to get her Discord riled up. The first message, this person now feels threatened by me from an ex account. The post I made on my ex will follow the message. Please pause if needed. So there's someone in there named Baby Fat. Why is it hiding Grandma's comments? Hey, nope, not today. It's both Discords. Thank you so much. Is she? Yes, I saw that, Lacey. She's still in there. Baby Firefly. It says, here's an email address for the YouTube legal. If you've been bullied or threatened, ain't that funny coming from this crew, to have your channel get ahead of it. BJ doesn't get free reign to hurt people. She can F right off. And now she took my message and blasted it. Periods help people. Please learn to use a period. I'll be contacting it again. She just incited her chat to harass me. Ain't that weird coming from this group of people? Yes, thank you, 6 Up. I already have that shady bitch has ass on my Twitter. I'm scared. I feel threatened. Okay. Here we go. And then it shows you where she reported her to Twitter. Now here's the B. Shout out to Shady for covering it up with faces. It's firearms. It's gin pop sale. Oh my God. What? She is so obsessed with jail that she names her rooms in there intake, gin pop. This is weird. Anybody ever seen this name before? Here, oh, Chris it. Looks like she's responding to Jay is for justice. I'm a teacher. Not at this moment, but I have a whole ass degree, which makes me a mandated reporter. I don't know if I would call unless I seen physical abuse. I called CPS on my sister over 10 times throughout my nephew's life. And I did, wait a minute, and they did nothing till the day she choked down my nephew. CPS doesn't help the kids who need the help before it gets physical or extremely bad. If you know Chris, that's her accent. Close to. Chris called CPS on her sister 10 times. Now, I don't really know that story, but damn. Chris is another real lifer. She will go on people's Facebooks and talk to their sisters. Yes, she will. Chris, you old messy thing. People know your name. Somebody hit me up this morning and said, I remember her from the Molly Golightly days. Always in some mess. Do you know what's your reputation out here? Messy, messy Chris. And unfortunately, some of us had to learn the hard way, didn't we, with you? Mm-hmm. Oh, dang it. Clue says, well, what she also fails to realize is people aren't mandated reporters. Can and do still call, right? I don't know. Luna Wolfie, people should call. We need to be the voice for the children. The more people that call, the quicker attention will be given to this. Ain't these the same dingleberries that claimed that Brittany was lying about the CPS? But you see, in this Discord, they're all inciting everybody call CPS. Y'all are weird. Pickle. Clue. She said people were calling the cops and telling her to get the kids out of the house. And they put a screenshot that's too tiny for me to read. I pray someone or many people called. I pray their kids are removed for safety reasons. Wow. Lazy Wolf says, go watch Queen's short and check your messages. Craig did 3 or 4 lives last night. And BJ went. Why did you have these live and blamed you and Queen? Liz says, no, she didn't say anyone called. She said she was on the phone with her mods, I think, questioning him. You could hear her talking to someone and he answered her. And there's old Chris again, y'all. Yes, it is, Eliza. 6 up. We love you, Soup. I'm your biggest fan, damn it. Well, I am your biggest fan, 6 up. There's old Chris again, y'all. Just in case something happens and a call is made to LE or CPS so you don't get blamed for it. I don't know who that is. And it's a screenshot of somebody in Brittany's. Baby Firefly. Perhaps they should, perhaps that they should know that what happened last night is the reason why she keeps calling and making reports on everyone else. She's trying to cover up the truth and blame you all. You all are calling. We just read your all's comments. Is this, oh my God. Oh my God. These videos should be shared and reposted all over YouTube, X, etc. Cluminati says, I may call her LE today. Oh, and there's Petty. Can you please, wait a minute. Can you send me the pic of BJ's pink purple weapon, please? They're now saying that it was a toy. Charming said, send her an email. I heard a call too, and she covers it. Probably a name. Think it was. I don't know her address. Hers is an Alabama. Mama, you're still in there. Before she shut down, I was listening to Trisha reading her chat. That's what her chat was saying. And there's that Cramit person I don't know. But there they are. Fiance didn't hear it. She's even calling him fiance in chat. Exactly, TPE. Drunks and weapons don't mix. You damn right about that. Hey, Mau. I think all these, wait a minute. Star says, I think all these people need to take a step back and reevaluate what they are doing on here and if it's even worth it. I'm telling y'all, they don't care. It's not like they're doing it because they care. It's not that. Please don't get it confused. You'll know if somebody cares. They're doing it because they like to bully for sport. Mod chat now. There is no damn way CPS was called, in my opinion. How are you all saying this? The dichotomy. In all the other chats, you all were talking about call them. I'm going to call her law enforcement. Somebody needs to call. I hope somebody calls. Chris talking about she called on her sister 10 times. But now all of a sudden, there's no damn way CPS was called. I can't. Y'all are stupid. Oh, and there's Clue again. Cluminati, check the dispatch. She claimed police came. And here's Clue. They did not. Fiance listened. He'll go live and listen. We'll go live and listen together, right? Oh my God. Anyway, check out Chronicles of the Shady. And I think some more will be coming out from Clue's chat. You know what? You or the bees and the Clue. You know what? Is Amanda in here? What'd she say? I love Amanda. Hey, Rosebud. I missed Amanda's comment. I missed a lot of people's because I was reading. You know what? Y'all got Chris in your all's Discord. She could be the leak. Y'all better be careful with that one. Now, you don't believe me because you don't like me, but I'm telling y'all right now, don't ever have Chris in your Discord. You'll learn the hard way. Yeah, right? Right? Because of the RICO, you're terrorizing children. Hey, Lady K, they don't care. This passes their boring ass day, makes them some cash. That's exactly right. That's all they care about. Lame. All these gangsters calling cops, right? Say you're a gangster. That don't impress me, done. Say you're a gangster. Ain't seen a thing you've done. No one ever said I could sing. Hey, Kitty Candy. QB's not worth their peace. Wait a minute. Sorry. QB's not worth their peace. Do they ever have bonding conversation, or is that Discord just QB getting her hive to attack? Yes, that's exactly what it is. Shady, I said that just to give her a hard time because we went through something with Chris, but I really don't think she's the leak. I was just saying that being facetious because, well, you would just have to go through some of our old lives on the jerks. Six up. That reminds me. Y'all are not going to believe this. I want to tell you this story before I go on to nonsense on the web. You put the microphones in there. My son, who never buys me nothing, by the way, because he's like a little old man with his money, he got me a Yeti microphone, and it'll be here Monday. I'm so excited. So I'm going to sound better when I'm streaming. I've got me a little office space. I'm going to be cammed up more. I'm going to have an even fancier mic, a Yeti, y'all, because I couldn't afford that thing. But my son got me a mic, y'all. He really did, a nice one, because he's impressed with my... He even told me, he said, Mom, I look up to you. You're doing so good. You do good on TikTok. You need to get back over there, though. And you're doing good on YouTube. You just need to learn about, sound and better streaming services. So, hey, Torchy Flame, I'm so Blaine. Yeah, exactly. It's wrong to do to anyone's children. So anyway, I'll be sounding better real soon. Because he explained to me, yeah, he's Gen Z, that they're going to tell you everything that's wrong. And he was right. I can take constructive criticism. But I have me I'm setting me up an office. Yes, thank you all for being here. Yeah, he got me the Yeti. I'll send you a picture of it. JBT got you one too. That's why you sound so good. Because Six Up, your sound is always good. Mine is okay, but I don't use any type of microphone unless I do the vertical streaming, and I use the fuzzy mic. And it picks up too much background noise, which they said it wouldn't, but lies from the pits of hell. It picks up everything. Yes, I know, Casey. It is sweet. Everyone's idea of protecting could be different. Protecting them from these evil YouTube channels for sure. I know. He's so sweet. All right. Now I want to get into Saint Nonsense of Arizona. A Yeti is a brand of microphone. Or they also make other stuff for streaming. It's usually gamers will use it, but it's a really good brand. And I'm excited for it because I want to sound better for you all. Yeah, it's a microphone. Laugh out loud. Yeah, that's good too. Yes, Yeti coolers are the best. I just figured you all no, he got me a microphone and he's going to help me set up my office. He's going to help me figure out how to run Streamlabs. I'm just, what's wrong, Pixie? What are you sorry for, hun? Sorry. I hate when I miss comments. You listening yes, they make good coffee cups. All right. So Saint Nonsense here of Arizona. She has really jump scare. She has really tried to take on other people's personalities. She hurts my square. She's embarrassing herself all the time. Now, me and Eliza over on the Jerks, we played some of this last night, but we're going to listen to this again. Tiny says, and I do think Kyle is home. So it's safe, right? Kyle is home with her, so it's safe for us to discuss this. You know this damn nut for anyone. Those brows, they're very harsh. Okay, thank you, 6 Up. Vicky, you're in here. I forgot what I was going to say. Oh, do you all know, for anybody that missed it, that this damn nut right here on your screen tried to say that us, the jerks, said that we were coming at her because her dude was out of town and we knew that from her old friends. I, I, like, I'm still speechless. I'm still speechless that she let that come out of her mouth. Look, you're really a nut. Okay, the title is Let Me State This Clearly.
Very clearly. Let me shut this off so you guys don't get camera sick. Some of you all got motion sickness last time I streamed in a car. My service might go in and out, but I'm going to be very clear. So I was just in Granny's chat. And Nicole B, you wanted your attention. Here you go.
First of all, if I remember correctly, Nicole B wasn't even typing in your chat. I think it was in Granny's, you nut.
You came in Granny's chat and you said that we, Clue and I, are running Brittany into the ground. As Granny playing a clip on screen of BJ's current live stream where she is nodding the fuck out. No ifs, ands, buts about it. None. Nicole B wants to roll in the fucking chat and put it on Clue or I that we're running.
Let me tell you something. She went live for a whole 7 minutes over one comment. Triggered there, girl.
BJ into the ground. First of all, you weird fucking bitch. And yes, I'm saying it all because I'm sick of people.
Girl, you don't move nobody. You understand me? You don't even sound right. It just doesn't land well when you do it. It really doesn't.
Like you. I'm sick of the enabling, fucking coddling, fucking displaced weird shit that some of y'all fucking do out here. Y'all need to grow the fuck up. It will never be my fault, Clue's fault, Granny's fault, anybody's fault of what goes on in that fucking home. I'm not giving her whatever she is fucking taking or causing her.
What? Scott H says, I was giving a harsh but serious message to Craig while on Granny's panel. Nonsense came up with the cows.
Medical issues, if you want to fucking play that semantics. Oh, it's a medical issue. I don't have no fucking control over that. I have no control over it being, 1 o'clock her fucking time? And she has to get in a fucking vehicle and go drive to pick up children? Well, she can't even...
Ma'am, do you know it's against the law to live stream while driving? Yeah. You embarrassed yourself again, but you stay embarrassing yourself.
Stay awake, but yet if she was to wreck with those children because she's nodding out like she's doing on fucking stream, then
if you were to wreck while you're fucking live streaming and driving, guess what? Look it up, St. Nonsense of Arizona.
It would be Clue and I's fault, right? We're not behind that fucking wheel. We're not in that goddamn home. We're not in control of what goes on in that fucking house. Me pointing out what she has publicly stated, what she has publicly done on this goddamn app will never be the cause of her.
Eliza! Nonsense in her COPD. It wasn't. Michelle was so upset. Michelle is so sweet and loves animals. She's like, she needs to put that cigarette away around those mini cows. Oh, that's funny. I like the short she did playing Not Like Us while she's staring weirdly into the camera. I gotta see that. Oh, wait, I missed a comment. Oh, she's not driving. Oh, okay. She's not driving, y'all. I'm wrong. You see how that works? I am mistaken. So she is not streaming and driving. I was wrong.
Fucking behavior. You want to put blame on somebody? Blame the people that she got into this fucking RICO with, that handheld her stupid delusional self to get into this spot. Blame those motherfuckers. Where are they at? Where are they the fuck at? I am so sick of you weird fucking bitches that dislike me because of some fucking bullshit of me getting rid of some of your fucking little stupid friends. And don't get that fucking twisted either.
Okay, this is where it gets really good. But y'all have to give me a minute because I have got to go use the ladies' room. Okay, give me just a second. I would let it play, but I want to give commentary on what she's about to say. Somebody said save Kyle. So give me just a second. I'll be right back. All right, I'm back. I had to wash my hands too. Yeah. All right, here we go. Let me rewind just a little bit.
Those big weird fucking bitches that dislike me because of some fucking bullshit of me getting rid of some of your fucking little stupid friends. And don't get that fucking twisted either.
Why are you so hyped? This doesn't even sound real. And there are weird bitches that don't like you because of it ain't got nothing to do with your ex-friends, you control freak. It has nothing to do with them. And why are you talking like this? This don't even sound real.
Those bitches didn't fucking leave me.
They didn't leave
Don't
me.
ever twist the shit that really fucking happened. I booted Nunya the fuck out. I booted Amethyst the fuck out. They are not welcome.
Did you all hear that? They did not leave me. Whoa. Let's rewind.
Keep some fucking bullshit of me getting rid of some of your fucking little stupid friends. And don't get that fucking twisted either. Those bitches didn't fucking leave me. Don't ever twist the shit that really fucking happened. I booted Nunya the fuck out. I booted Amethyst the fuck out. They are not welcome. Keep believing the fucking bullshit lies and making up these delusional shit and stories so you can
shit and stories. Wow, talk about control and power. Whew, she wants you all to know that, looky here, they were kicked out. Uh-oh, access denied. Access denied. She wants you all to know they did not. Okay, no, they did not leave her. She kicked them out. Why do you have such a need for control and to control a narrative? It's like she's scared or frightened at the thought of people thinking or believing that people just got sick of her and left. So she needs to convince you all that she is the one who got rid of them. They couldn't have walked away on their own. No. It couldn't have been that they were sick of her. It couldn't have been that her mask slipped and they saw her for exactly who she was. No. She got rid of them. That right there tells you a lot about what you need to know about Saint Nonsense of Arizona.
Coddle this fucking behavior of BJ's. You're fucking weird. I've had it.
Oh, she's had it.
Fucking had it with all of it. It will not happen today, tomorrow, or any other day.
Oh, the God, not that. It won't happen today, tomorrow, nor the next.
Bullshit, because I'm willing to have a conversation about fucking Narcan. You fucking weird psychopaths turn that into something it wasn't. It's fucking awareness. Everyone should have it in their home, whether you think somebody around you is going to need it or not. Fucking point was completely missed. Intentionally. Because these are the do-gooders, right? The moral fucking high ground, right?
Girl, I ain't got no clue what you're talking about, the do-gooders or the moral high ground. I have no clue. No clue. You're just crazed, okay? You are a crazed lunatic. Yes. The do-gooders? Let me rewind that again.
Other fucking around you is going to need Narcan. You fucking weird psychopaths turn that into something it wasn't.
Shut the fuck up. You're mad because everyone saw through your Narcan speech. It was performative. You did that to pretend like you cared about BJ. Girl, nobody believes you care about Brittany. Now, if someone like Six Up Media is going to talk about Narcan, and she has spoken about it several times before you did, Nonsense, I'm more inclined to listen to her because it's not performative. If you know anything about Six Up Media, it's something she's very passionate about. You spoke about it to get in your digs and perform for the people. And you're mad because we see it.
Wasn't. It's fucking awareness. Everyone should have it in their home. Whether you think.
And you know, one more thing before I let this play. Okay. Mad cow disease. Another thing about they didn't leave me. I kicked them out. To me, I think she has shame and embarrassment. Well, maybe not shame, more embarrassment that people left her. So she feels really, it's like humiliation. So she feels the need to control that narrative. And I hate the word narrative now. To let people know or try to convince people that they did not leave her because she's embarrassed. She's embarrassed. Again, it's about her ego. I think it's just way too painful for her to accept that some people saw her for exactly who she is. And that's it. They don't want anything to do with you anymore. It's not about a wrench like you try to put on Buford's and all the stuff you try to put on hoodies, all the stuff you try to put on Nunya. Sometimes people just, they see enough, they don't like it, and they walk away. That's it. Yep. How's it go? I'll just say it in the way I talk. Don't protest too much. Thank you for dropping those mods, TPE and Six Up. I really appreciate that. I just don't think she can cope with the idea that someone walked away from her. So she's got to tell everybody, she kicked him out. That's what it is. It's all about the ego, baby. Is that what Cody Brown said?
Somebody around you is going to need it or not. Fucking point was completely missed. Intentionally. Because these are the do-gooders, right? The moral fucking high ground, right? Where their fucking morals on the fucking ground, coddling and blaming somebody else for her own fucking behavior.
Girl, I could never cuddle BJ. So you can kill all that noise right there. I really don't know who you're talking about. It sounds like you're talking about Nicole B. And this created a whole unnecessary rant for you.
If you have a problem with what the fuck I have said and what I stand on, have your fucking problem.
Well, for me, it's not a problem. I just find you hilarious and ridiculous. I just make fun of you. It's really not a problem. The fact that I see through you isn't a problem. It's a good thing, actually. So you can calm down there, Saint Nonsense. You're getting your blood pressure way too up there. Bring it down. Bring it down. Seriously, I'm a little concerned.
All of you continue to turn the other fucking cheek. Do what you want. I don't give a
Turn the other cheek. You just used that all incorrectly.
fuck, truly. It's not my home. I have no control over what goes on in that home. But I am going to start fucking naming and shaming you fucking weird ass hoes that want to sit around and think
Naming and shaming, you weird assholes. Please do. Please do your worst, because that's all you're going to do anyway. You old controlling, crazed lunatic with your fear of abandonment.
you know something because your friend dislikes me because we're not fucking friends no more. Really? Fucking, I'm 42 years old.
Why do you keep telling us your age like that freaking matters? Hey, Deets. There's Zero Jules. Laugh out loud. She is using Narcan as a way to dig it. But yes, that's all that was about. If you really want to hear about Narcan, go to 6 Up Media. Not nonsense on the web.
I blocked, delete, and move the fuck on. They weren't relevant then, they're not relevant now. But it's so fucking weird that you fucking think you're taking a fight up for some random ass bitch. Because
Bitch, you're the one taking a fight up. You're the one who put on your cape for Granny's watching. And I don't even think she asked you. You came here. I am here to save the day. Saint Nonsense is on her way. Girl, stop it. No one's caping for Brittany. Not over here anyway, but you are definitely caping for Granny's watching, aren't you? Yo, need to fit in. The only thing I say is I don't like the dog piling on Brittany, and I'll continue with that. If you can't, never mind. Just go on.
because we're no longer friends again. You don't give a fuck about Brittany. Let's stop twisting this shit. You hate fucking Clue. And
Just like you didn't care. Okay, never mind.
you hate the fact that I will stand by Clue because what's been done to her and her daughter is disrespectful and disgusting as fuck.
Girl, stop. Would you please stay by not nonsense, but Clue? You don't like that you got called out because you were claiming one thing but did the other. You're not standing by Clue because of what was done to her daughter. Stop it. Stop it. God, I wish I had that gift. Stop. Just stop. Go get help. Yeah, y'all know which one I'm talking about. That one, yes. You made yourself a joke, Saint Nonsense of Arizona. God. Stay with Clue. I want you to.
There is never going to be a day that I am okay with what has happened to Clue, and I'll stand by fucking Clue any goddamn day. Don't get it fucking twisted.
Oh, God. No one's getting nothing twisted. Stop saying that.
I have said what I said, and I stand on what the fuck I said.
Okay, girl.
I know what the fuck is going on. I know what's been going on for fucking months. I just chose to fucking walk away. I don't give a fuck. These people are irrelevant. But the one thing you will not fucking do.
You didn't choose to walk away, Nonsense. You chose to shift your morals and where you claim you stood on racism and homophobia. That's all.
Is blame me for watching that fucking hoe not out on fucking stream, or her other half get on this fucking app. Goddamn blitz.
On this
Let me
app.
guess, we're the ones that put the beer in his hand? No, that's you coddling ass fucking clowns. That's you that are sending money to support those habits. That's you. I'm not sending her fucking money. Sure as fuck wouldn't. Don't put that shit on me today, tomorrow, or any other day. I'm not going to be blamed for what is obviously happening. It's fucking disgusting.
It's disgusting.
If there's any fucking questions, oh, we're on the scroll. The random trolls are coming in.
Yeah, in that format, you do get random trolls, but I got a feeling you get them anyway a lot. All right. Be real. Why do they keep on about stuff that happened months ago? Good question. You choose to take up someone else's cross and run with it. Now you're stuck on this train. It's exactly right. You're stuck with that on your back. And I'm going to tell you something. When it falls apart, and it will, good luck to you. I truly feel like Clue is the best play. Yeah, I feel like I ain't mad. Not anymore. We see you. You're good. Just stay over there. And no one is demanding. Again, stop with the demanding stuff. No one wants to hear anything from you. At this point, anything you had to say, because you were the one mainly calling out Clue when all of the stuff first came out, right? So then you're all pretending to be confused when people are looking at you funny and giving you the side eye because you're like practically worshiping her now, kind of like this right here. Shout out to Eliza. Yeah, like that right there. Yeah, that's where you're at. Stay there. Yeah, nobody cares. Girl, keep your ass over there. You embarrassed yourself. And now look at, and right there's nonsense shot right there. She's the main one. Clue and I, me and Clue and I. Clue likes one of the cows. I'm not for sure if I dreamed it or not, but I think she named one of the cows Clue. Okay, don't take my word for it. I could have dreamed it. But it's not too far off. I mean, honestly, I really could see her doing that.
And by the way, for those of you that wanted to go around and say, I hate God, I don't know what God they fucking believe in, because it seems the only God that BJ wants to use is when it's convenient for her, because it turns on and off like a hot and cold water switch.
A hot and cold water switch? Do you just mean to simply say it turns on and off like a faucet? Not a hot and cold water switch. She says the weirdest shit.
You want to worry about what I believe in? That bitch doesn't even fucking know. It's just like a goddamn water faucet for whatever fucking suits her on the day.
I don't care what you believe in, nonsense. Has you tried to make that a thing last week about Mormonism and cults and all that? Girl, nobody said you were a cult leader, but you know that. You stay getting things wrong. Yeah, no, girl, I don't care what you believe in. I don't care what you do. You don't mean a damn thing to me. I mean, I don't want anything bad to happen to you, but I don't care about you. Not like that. I mean, I hope you're well in life, but I don't give a damn.
Even if I hated God, which I've never fucking said. I've never said I've hated Christians. Never even remotely close. But that's, the delusional ass thinking, well, Becky fucking hates.
Right, Eliza. Public speaking is not her strong suit. She gets, I don't know, she says things very weird. And I mean, I'm not saying I'm the best public speaker. I use and too much. And I've got to work on that. But the things that she says, it just doesn't make a lot of sense.
Scott, huh?
Huh?
Anyways, I will say what I have to say, and that's that.
Okay, you snotty little girl. Anyways, I will have to say what I want to say, and that's that. I think you mean I will say what I want to say. What? Are you okay?
It is disgusting seeing that clip we saw today, the very fucking clip, and knowing that she has to go pick up children and get behind the fucking wheel like that. And somebody wants to come in there and say, it's nonsense and Clue driving her into the ground. Bitch, what? I ain't putting whatever's in her system in her body. I ain't fucking in that house having unsecured weapons, flashing them around. I'm not buying them fucking booze. I ain't making the choice to hit the go live button. No, that's all fucking her. Start being a fucking adult and putting the blame.
Ah, God. Won't you do the same? Start being an adult and quit running up behind and worshiping YouTubers. Are you my friend? Are you my friend? Do you love me? Do you like me? I'm here to take up for you. Hopping up and down on panels. I just wanted to say one more thing. Granny. And she's calling Granny on a first name basis now, which is a little weird. Granny did nothing wrong. She's an amazing girl. Stop. You act like that little girl in middle school trying to get in where you fit in all the time. You stay embarrassing yourself. And the thing about they did not leave me. I pushed them away. Talk about control issues. Hey, hoodies. Let's see. Chronicles of the Shady. She had me convinced you were editing by slicing and dicing to create a narrative. I see. Now you were on point with so much. Nonsense would love for everybody to believe that anything put out is sliced, diced, and all wrong. No, you're all wrong. Star says, well, I agree. BJ has no business driving in that condition. And God almighty, I hate StreamYard or Restream. And Craig's drunk, brandishing a weapon. But none of these people truly care. It's just content. None of them are worried about the kids. Exactly. They do not care. They pretend. Okay, that's like the bee the other night. After she showed her house, she comes on here talking about, I'm trying to teach people about the safety. I'm trying to teach BJ about the safety of being on YouTube. No, you're not. God, judgmental nonsense. Let's see what Deets says. She wants a seat at the table so bad it's embarrassing. It really is. It's a sad state of affairs to see a 42-year-old woman, because she wants y'all to know every time she goes live, she's 42. I don't know why. To see her running up behind people like this. But she stood on her own, y'all. No, you didn't. Oh, it's fake concern. It's really sad. I always saw it as that. At Deets, she is begging for a seat at the table. Same people she said she could. Yeah. What was it, about 8 months ago? They couldn't sit at her table. Stars, when you come to YouTube, you'll find out real quick how dark people can be. Let's see. Then why didn't you? Oh, there you go. Why didn't she email? There you go. Email BJ if you're so concerned. YouTube has been eye-opening. I agree. I don't want her to starve, but she's not eating at my table, Elle says. No, I would never want her at my table. That's for sure. Amazing. Brittany has managed without them. Anyway, y'all, I'm about to end it here because I am not going to spend my whole Saturday on YouTube. I am going to get off of here and be productive and spend some time with my husband. Angela says they are all part of make believe game. Yes, they are. And the bee thinks that she really thinks that she's a gangster. It cracks me up. All right. I really do appreciate all y'all coming through and hanging out with me on this fine Saturday. And I won't be on tomorrow, but Monday I've got something for the members only. And if you haven't already, hit the like button. And I enjoyed hanging out with you all. I definitely did. This was a good live. All right. I'm out. Y'all have a beautiful and blessed day. Peace.